At this time, it is my honor to introduce the President of our Board of Education, Mr. Randy Nelson.
Good morning. I have a short half-hour speech. I'm going to speak very briefly because I'm turning the podium over to my esteemed colleague, Mr. John Verdone, Vice President of the Board, to speak. I'd just like to address the graduating class of 2012. It's a special class to me. The year I entered the board was the year that you entered kindergarten. So I've got to see you come full circle. And I have to tell you that the Board of Education is extremely proud of your academic accomplishments and even more proud of the fine young men and women you've become in those 12 years. At this time, I would like to ask all the parents, guardians, and grandparents to please give yourselves a rousing hand of applause for what you've accomplished. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Verdone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. Good morning, parents, grandparents, family, and friends. And good morning to the class of 2012. Last Saturday, I had the opportunity to get together with a couple of my old high school friends. Some of these friends I have not seen since I graduated in 1977. Some of these friends I've known all my life. Families, we spoke about our friends, we spoke about basically everything. It was kind of bittersweet. Where did the time go? I was talking to one of my oldest and dearest friends, and I told him I was speaking here today. And we all have a friend like this. He says, quote a famous person. All speeches need a good quote from a famous person. Just Google it. You'll find plenty. I asked him, do you recall when we sat in our chairs in cap and gown, we wondered what lied ahead. But we could not wait. We could not wait for that moment when we tossed our cap and we left. So here I am 35 years later in front of the class of 2012. And to be honest with you, it's a bit intimidating. I have my colleagues behind me, your families in the bleachers, and my daughter Amanda is somewhere amongst you. But I happen to see her, and I have a smile on my face right now. And right now, each one of you is wondering how long this is going to take and what I'm going to say. Honestly, I have no idea what to say. What could I possibly tell you that will prepare you for the future? The new challenges, the new beginnings, the failures. What words could I use that you could relate to? But as I stand here in front of the class of 2012, I have a vision. And I see the next Bill Gates. I see the next Steve Jobs. I see the young men and the young women leaving our safe harbor to protect our freedoms. I see the next Robert Jarvik, who instead of inventing the artificial heart, you will bring sight to those who cannot see and hearing to those who cannot hear. I see the teachers that will teach our young to read. And I see the plumber that will finally fix my sink. I see the actors that will bring tears to our eyes and joy to our heart. I see you filling your ears with world peace, curing hunger, solving our dependence on fossil fuel, and finding a cure for all those illnesses that affect so many lives. I see the generation that will see things differently. Soon, each of you will move your castle and move your castle and towards your castle and enter an ever-changing and challenging world. But regardless of whatever path you take and whatever challenge you face, always find the time to sing, laugh, dance, and spend time with family and friends. Whatever happens to the class of 2012 will be entirely up to each of you. And in words of Helen Keller, never bend your head, always hold it high, look the world straight in the eye. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Have a fantastic summer. Thank you.